Okay, Monday, August 17th. This is your Bring Me the News and Novak Weather update. We're going to make this one fairly quick because there's really not much weather to talk about here for the next 3 to 5 days. In fact, I don't see precipitation, at least anything significant, heading into the upper Midwest until, probably later in the day on Friday. Visible satellite loop is showing just your typical puffy cumulus. These are called fair weather cumulus clouds now. And you can also clearly see that our flow is coming out of Manitoba. So we have a beautiful, fresh north to northwest flow across Minnesota. And of course, when we get into July, August, and even early September, that's a beautiful flow for this time of the year. And that's the reason why we're going to have nice weather here for the next several days. All right, taking a look at the jet stream structure now. This is from the NAM computer model guidance, and it clearly shows that we have winds coming out of the north and northwest at about 30,000 feet. And again, that's a flow out of Canada. And this is the jet stream structure, by the way, for later tomorrow. And as we go through not only tomorrow, but Wednesday, and then even into Thursday, you can see that our jet stream winds continue to come out of Manitoba and Saskatchewan, and that means just beautiful, beautiful dry, for the most part dry, and seasonably cool nights and seasonably warm days. So if you like today with temperatures in the 70s and low 80s, you're going to love the next couple of days as we continue with the north to northwest flow throughout much of this week. In fact, temperatures this afternoon, you can see the highs this afternoon were basically in the 70s all across Minnesota, even some upper 60s for highs in northeastern Minnesota. And our 80s are now, and some 90s are held back into the Dakotas and Montana. And as we get into morning lows, now this is actually fairly interesting. Take a look at the lows by tomorrow morning now over Minnesota. We're talking about upper 40s and low 50s for most areas. Of course, urban heat island in the Twin Cities will keep temperatures a little bit warmer than other areas. But then again, highs tomorrow, yes, in the 70s for the most part across Minnesota. In fact, that's even the case as we head into Wednesday with some 70s and then some low 80s across the upper Midwest. And yes, dry weather is expected for most of us. Again, cooler nights with 50s and low 60s for the most part for everybody in Minnesota. Maybe even some upper 40s in some locales. And then 70s and low 80s, I think, will be the rule for much of this week across the upper Midwest. This is the European computer model guidance now. And what we're looking at is the potential rain over the next 5 days. This is through Friday morning. And take a look at this. Pretty much all of Minnesota, it looks to be for the most part dry, except for maybe a few widely scattered showers. And again, that should be through Friday. And once we get into Friday night and Saturday, that's when we may pick up some precipitation across the upper Midwest. In fact, later in the day Friday, you can see the European guidance is trying to blow up some showers and storms, and with some at least decent amount of precipitations across the southern half of Minnesota. But long story short, we're going to need to wait until later Friday for really any appreciable rain. And until then, just enjoy this beautiful Canadian air mass that's over us, because it will be over us for the next 3 to 5 days. Have a great evening, everybody. We will talk to you tomorrow.